here, long time no see. How have you been? I feel like I haven't seen you guys in forever. I'm wondering if I'm even gonna remember how to do this. Like, do I even remember how to upload a video? So what I have for you today is obviously a haul, if you can read wherever the title is. That's how long it's been since I've been on YouTube. I don't even know where the title of the video is. Even though I've been super busy with lots of stuff going on in my life, I've still had time to shop. Let's be honest, we always have time to shop. So I have been kind of collecting these things over the last month or so. So I have used them. So I kind of like doing these better because then I can actually give you guys an idea of what it's like, would I recommend it, would I repurchase it kind of thing. And that way I'm not just you know, pulling things out of a bag and saying, oh, I got this and this and this and this. So hopefully this way is a little bit more helpful for you guys. But let's just go ahead and get started. First thing, and some of these are still in the boxes because sometimes I keep them in the box, sometimes they're not, but I will let you know if I've used them. The first one here, and this is pretty much a oily skins dream because I have very oily skin, and especially in the summertime it kind of gets even more oily than usual. And so I always use a setting powder for the most part, but I never really found a translucent setting powder that I liked, mostly because they are very white, and even though they're supposed to be translucent, they always show up white on my skin until I found this one. This is the Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder. And even though it is translucent, I don't know if you guys can see that, it's not white like most of the other ones. So this has more of a naturally, it is very light, but it's more of a natural skin tone color. And so it doesn't show up white on my face, and it really does keep me matte much longer than anything else has. So I really like this. I'm gonna do an updated skin or makeup routine for a summer day or for people with oily skin, so look out for that. It will most likely include this in there. I got these together, and these are actually perfumes. I've heard so many people talk about these, and I had smelled them in the store individually, and I was kind of oh yeah, they smell really good, but for the price tag I was just kind of I don't know if I want to do it. But then I smelled them together, and I ended up getting both of them because together they really do take on a more complex scent, and they are very long lasting too. So nothing is more irritating than buying a perfume or finding a perfume that you really like and then you realize that it just doesn't last all day. These are perfumes, so they do last longer than a toilette would. And I'm usually more drawn to perfumes that have a more fresh scent, and those perfumes don't tend to last quite as long. This one is a little bit more sophisticated, but when I say sophisticated, I don't mean mature matronly grandma scent. I mean it just is a little bit spicy, a little bit fresh. It's very difficult to explain, but I would definitely recommend testing them out at Sephora and trying them together and then making your decision from there. They also have roller balls too, so if you don't want to spend the money on the full-size versions, you can get each of the roller balls. I think they're 22 each, so that's always an idea too. Now the next thing is something that you guys have seen on my channel before. I had to get a refill, and it is the Tarte Tanner. This is the Skin Rejuvenating Maracuja Face and Body Self Tanner. I don't use this on my face. Apparently you could. I didn't even know that until I just read it. But I personally think that this is just the best self-tanner. See, I don't even remember how to film. I personally think that this is the best self-tanner out there right now for my skin tone. It's not too red, it's not too orange, it's not too yellow. I mean, it is really just the perfect color for me. You can't tell that I self-tan, you just can see that I look a little bit tanner when I've been using this. So I really like this. I also like that it comes with a fresh new mitt every time you buy it. It's more affordable, a little bit more affordable than the Saint Tropez, and it's just easier to get your hands on than the, what's the one that everybody uses? The $1 Million Tan. I just don't like ordering that one online. I don't know why. So I do like that you can just go pick this up at Sephora. I think because it's summer, obviously today I'm wearing full-on makeup, but lately, especially since I've been so busy too, I've just been putting on foundation, and then I like using products that are you can use them for two purposes. So I've been kind of gravitating more towards these Beach Tints by Becca. This is the Becca Beach Tint Water Resistant Color for Lips and Cheeks. Now, usually I'm kind of hesitant when it comes to products like this because I just feel like anything that you put on your cheeks is going to be a little bit too drying for your lips. But these aren't bad. It looks so tiny when I'm holding it up like this, but these are actually pretty good. If you use this on your lips, it can be a little bit drying, but I do like that it's a stain so it stays for a long time. But if you just put a little bit of this on your lips with some lip balm over it, it looks perfect. You don't look like you have dry, cakey lips or anything like that. So this color is Lychee, which is just like a bright, vibrant bubblegum pink, and I really, really like this for the cheeks too, when you just want like a simple wash of color on your cheeks. Like say you're going to a pool party or barbecue, something like that, and you want to look like put together but you don't want to look like full-on glam makeup, then this is a good product. They have a lot of other colors. The other one that I really liked, I think was called Dragon Fruit maybe, or Grapefruit? Dragon Fruit, I think. It was more of like a coral color, so I may go back and pick that one up too. So like I've tried the OCC lip tars before and I was just kind of like, meh, they're okay, but I found them a little bit messy. Like I felt like they were a little bit too watery, so they like moved around on the lips a lot, which I didn't like that. But then I was at Sephora the other day and I saw these, and these are the OCC Lip Tar Stained Glosses. They have a little bit more tackiness to them since they are a stained gloss, so I feel like they sit on the lips a little bit nicer. You don't feel like you're, you know, gonna have like Joker lips and like red product all over the bottom half of your face when you're wearing it. So I really do like these. It is kind of nice because they come with a little brush inside, so I mean if you want to take this in a little baggie, toss it in your purse and take it on the go, it's kind of good for that. But I've noticed that I've just been using these with my fingertip. You just need the smallest amount of product with these, but these two colors are to die. This one right here is called New Wave, and it's more of like a watermelon pinky red color. And then this one right here, what is this called? Who are you? This is called Aurora, and this is more of like a nudie pink color. A little bit more pink than nude, but perfect for summertime. Again, when you want just like some sort of color on your lips, but you're not trying to go like full glam. So totally recommend these over the lip tars. That's just my opinion. If you like a smoky eye with a nude lip, and I would prefer to wear this like going out at night, then I would totally recommend this color. This is by Kat Von D, and it is her Painted Love lipsticks. And this is what it looks like, and this is in the color Agatha. Is that right? Yeah, Agatha. And it is just like a true nude. It has a little bit of pink in it. I would compare it to a little bit more pink than MAC's Myth, but not quite as much pink as MAC's Cream Cup. So hopefully that kind of gives you an idea of what it really looks like. I really like the formula. It does seem to be pretty long wearing, and it is creamy, like it feels good on the lips, but I don't find that it settles in the fine lines on my lips, so that's always good too. I guess I've been going kind of like lip product crazy, but oh well. This is the Buxom Full On Lipstick. This is a full, long-lasting matte color, and it is supposed to like fill in lines and plump a little bit, but I don't find that it does quite as much as the Buxom lip glosses do, so just keep that in mind. It does have like the same like minty smell and a little bit of tingliness, but just not quite as intense as the lip glosses in my opinion. But this is the color London, and this is more of like a baby pink color. I like the whole idea of like the twist up, and you can twist it down too. It's really easy to take on the go, and the cap really, this is like my pet peeve, the cap really snaps on. Okay, so I have had multiple accidents with the NARS lip pencils, because although I don't know if you guys heard that, it kind of sounds like it's like really on there, they fall off, the caps fall off when it's in your purse. At least I've had that happen multiple times. And it's so irritating to have pink, whatever color this is, that's the name of the color, all over the inside of your purse. So the next product, now I've had the NARS Ita brush for a pretty long time. I think I got it like, not last fall, but the fall before that, if I'm not mistaken. I've had it for a while. Anyways, and I do really like it for contouring, but unless you wash this like constantly, I feel like a lot of product buildup can like occur inside, and then your contour just gets kind of muddy. I don't know if anybody else has that problem. Anyway, so I wanted to get another contour brush, and I wanted something like a little bit different. So I got this from the Sephora brush collection. It has a little cap on it, which, I mean, it's kind of cool if you're gonna travel, but there's just no way in hell I'm gonna put this cap on every time I use it. But it is very similar to, I think it's the MAC 109, 105, 109, the MAC contour brush. It's very, very similar to that. It's like a copycat of it. This is the Pro Contour number 74. And so you can see it just has the same head on it, but it's more affordable. And I gotta admit that Sephora's brush line has stepped it up a notch. I mean, their brushes, it's where it's at. I've read reviews on this that it sheds a lot. I haven't had any issues with it whatsoever shedding. And I have washed it, and it just creates, it like fits right into your like cheekbone contour area so well, and it blends it out really nicely too. So I really, really like this brush, and I would totally recommend it since I know nobody can get their hands on that NARS Ita brush anymore. This is a good contour brush. Since we're on the subject of contour, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably already knew that I got this because I posted about it. And if you're not following me on Instagram, here's a shameless plug. I'll put it right here. You can follow me and we can be friends. I posted a picture of it because I finally got my hands on this freaking contour kit. I mean, I have never really seen a makeup product just go in stock and sell out in 5 seconds over and over and over again. I mean, like, for a company standpoint, like a business standpoint, I get it, because I probably wouldn't have got this if it was, I don't know, maybe I would have. I just feel like when it sells out so fast, you're like, you want to know what the hype is about, I guess, and it's kind of like unattainable, so you want it even more. No, it's like that hot guy that's like your coworker, but you're never gonna date him because you work with him, but you just want him because he's unattainable. I don't know, does that make sense? Comparing boys to contour kits now. Whatever. So, and trust me, I don't have a coworker that I am in love with. Let's just get that straight. I actually haven't used this at all because I just got it yesterday, but let's open it up. I'm sure you guys have seen this 1,000 times before. Once you open it up, it has all of the products in here, and so you have the more like light pinky tone highlight for under eye, and then the more like banana colored one, the more yellow based one, and then you have the highlight right here, which the highlight is almost like, it actually looks nicer on camera than it does in real life in my opinion, but I mean, it's just it's not quite as intense as something like the Mary Luminizer, and I love the Mary Luminizer, so we'll see how that goes. But the other day I just walked into my Sephora and it was sitting there right in front, and I almost had to be like, what? Is this really happening? Is this really in front of me? Because I had never even seen it in real life before, like I never actually got to touch it. I was like, sold. Last but not least, and this is seriously not least, I think out of all of these products, this is one of the things that is like a must-have for people who have oily skin and are trying to look good in the summertime. Because let's be honest, if you have oily skin and you go out into 110-degree heat, your makeup is just going to like literally melt right off your face. I mean, it happens to me all the time. So last year I did a, what is it called? A like first impression, no, I think I did a full-on review of this product, and I talked about how I really didn't like it, how I was like, no, it's just not for me, it's too difficult to work with, blah 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 blah. Well, fast forward 12 months and here I am saying that this is without a doubt the best primer for oily skin ever. I think the one reason why I didn't like it last year is because I did find it difficult to work with. but I think I've mastered it now, and I'll explain that to you. So this is the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. I will take it out of the box. I don't know why, I put it back in the box just to, I don't know, make the haul more legit or something, but I've been using this every day for the last month, and this is what it looks like. What you really have to do is take a little bit, like what you would use for your chin, and take it and rub it into your chin. And then take some more product and rub it into your cheek area. Some more and rub it into your cheek area over here, and then your nose, and then your forehead. You have to work in sections of your face. Otherwise, it dries really, really quickly, and then it will not move. I mean, I kid you not, it will be like trying to like spread concrete over your face that has dried. It's just impossible. So you really have to work in small sections of your face to ensure that you're able to spread it out evenly over your entire face, and then go in with your foundation immediately afterwards. So that is all for my haul. I rhymed. I hope you enjoyed this haul, and I have missed you. I hope to be back with another video within the next couple days here, but just be patient with me because I am kind of going through a lot of like changes in life right now. They're all good changes, but it's just, life is kind of hectic right now. So thank you so much to those of you who follow me on Instagram and keep in touch with me there. I love talking to you guys on there. I'm on Twitter as well, so if you want to follow me, I'd love to chat with you. And that is all. I will see you guys next time. Bye!